have this day set aside by your office. We don't look at it as just an event. This is a great honor for the Scouts movement, and from the bottom of our hearts, we say thank you in advance. And therefore, I would want to go straight to the investiture. Your Excellency, the Governor of Uasin Gishu County, Honorable Jackson Kiplagat Arap Mandago, do you accept to reaffirm your Scout promise?
Yes.
Your Excellency has accepted that he is willing to reaffirm his promise. Then on your honor, you may say the Scout promise as a sign of your commitment to the worldwide fraternity of Scouting.
On my honor, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to my country, to help others at all times, to obey the Scouts law.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Now, I want to welcome you to the Worldwide Brotherhood and Sisterhood of Scouting. First of all, I'll give you the world emblem, which is a symbol that you're now joining. It's now becoming a member of the Worldwide Fraternity of Scouting. And he deserves a better clap than that. If you are alive, that is much better. Thank you so much. After that, I give you this scarf that you will always be having on. And this scarf will be used by yourself in case of you need to do a first aid to somebody, you need to make a bandage. This scarf will come in handy, and you'll be able to use it anytime you'd want to do such a thing. So it is not only to be on your neck, it is also something that is worthy when a time comes when you need to make the best out of it. Then finally, this cap, as you put it on, it will guard you from the heat of the sun, so that when you are patron of Uasin Gishu County, the Scouts do not feel the heat, and you also feel the same. We want you to be much better than them. And to confirm that we did this today, we have a certificate here on behalf of the Chief Commissioner, Kenya Scouts Association, Mr. Victor Adido. I present this certificate to the Governor, His Excellency, Honorable Jackson Kiplagat Arap Mandago. And I want to declare, Your Excellency, the Governor, Honorable Jackson Kiplagat Arap Mandago, a member of the Worldwide Brotherhood and Sisterhood of Scouting, and now formally and officially the patron, Kenya Scouts Association, Uasin Gishu County. Thank you.
Ya kuja kukagua gwaride hili. Wakiwa wanakagua gwaride hili, kiwa amemaliza, na hivi sasa parade commander akimshukuru na kumwomba ruhusa ya kuondoa gwaride uwanjani. Kutoka kwake mgeni wa heshima, wakiwa wanaondoka uwanjani kwa maridadi kabisa, Scouts wetu pamoja na bendi yetu ya Salvation Army. Bamban ile bombi amatullah yali damya girsina wa munge ile bombi amatullah yali inyanya wanengo inyasawe merewe atuli jolana ile
Shukuru Kenya Scouts Association for officially making me the patron of Scouts in Uasin Gishu. And I want to give you my assurance that the Scouts, definitely the Scouts movement in this country will go to another level. I've just been informed that Kakamega County is slightly ahead of us by a few numbers in terms of Scouts. But for us as a county, we are committed. We are committed to make sure that we have Scouting movement in all our primary and secondary schools. That will be our starting point. Of course, ECD, it is now a directive that Scouts starts immediately. If you listen to the commissioner carefully, and I want to believe the Department of Education and teachers who are here and parents who are here heard the commissioner very clearly. I hope you heard the sentence, character oriented. The biggest challenge we have in the young people today in the country is we are raising a huge population of young people, but a majority of them lack character. And the Kenya Scouts movement is going to fill that gap that you as a parent cannot do, that most of us don't have time to. But we have allowed our children to participate in Scouts, then the Kenya Scouts Association will help us fill that gap, and we shall be raising young men and women in this country who have capacity to take Kenya to the next level.
Scouting is a movement that encourages the young people to be disciplined in this day and age where people depend only on education. Scouting picks the other element, which I normally call the seventh common sense, that is being emotionally intelligent. Najua mambo ya shule, we were being told to memorize things, and in most cases you get somebody with an A going to university and graduating and becomes nothing in the society just because of lacking that emotional intelligence that I know you deal with as Scouts. You see, we need to be emotionally intelligent to become anything in the society.
The government has been supporting the Scouts annual celebrations year in, year out. We really want to appreciate Your Excellency for that support. Again in 2018, and that has already been said, your government financially supported teams who proceeded to Kideka in Burundi during the East African Zonal Scouts competitions. Together with the Scouts Association, your government over the years has been facilitating tree planting in our various primary and secondary schools, and that explains why the number of the current Scouts and Kalkais in this county stands at over 65,000 because of the efforts of your government, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, we remain grateful for your steadfast support for Scouting in the past within Uasin Gishu County and beyond at various occasions. As been mentioned here, you've supported them in various occasions. You are taking over a family that may have been living as orphans for some time. Nevertheless, going forward, Uasin Gishu can take a new focus, and it is our hope that this will not only be home of champions as it is known, but it will also become a hub of Scouting.
Kwa ile pesa ya Ward Fund ambaye tunapatia kila ward karibu milioni 27-30, tunataka kuomba kila ward kwa hiyo pesa watuwekee kwa program yao 500,000 per ward. Nikipiga hesabu tutakuwa na 15 million Kenya shillings for the Scout movement and Girl Guides. So tutagawa so that Kenya Girl Guides na Kenya Scouts, they get the funding. When we invest, that money in these young people, the returns will not be seen before the election of 2022. So don't worry. That is an investment for posterity. The children you are going to recruit into the scouts this time, in a few years' time, they will be the ones running this nation, and you'll be proud to have people who will take our nation from one height to another in terms of development.
Kenya Scout Association is one of the largest youth organizations in Kenya. We are the largest youth organization, scout movement in Africa, and we are the 6th in the world. This has been made possible because of the support that we get from people and leaders like you, and we are very grateful.
Bearing your peace-oriented approach to issues, both nationally and your administration's support to youth agenda, you stand out as one of the most focused leaders in this country, Your Excellency. We do believe that as a patron of Uasin Gishu County Scouts, Your Excellency, it is our prayer that you shall enhance close working ties between Scouting and your administration, much better than it has been in the past. Especially the Ministry of Education, Culture, Social Services, Youth Affairs and Sports, as well as the Ministry of ICT, Trade and Internationalization, whom have a lot to share with Scouting going forward for the benefit of youth and children of Uasin Gishu County and this country by large. This will make Uasin Gishu County a model Scouting county in Kenya.
I know for the Scouts related with the activities, they are not considered. Therefore, Scouts depend only on well-wishers, and I'm happy if you are now accepted to be our sponsor. We shall go far and far.
I say bravo to our governor. Bravo to our governor. May you continue supporting us as we continue working with the young ones. You know, the scouting game is for the young ones. But as leaders, we are just facilitators.
As the ministry, we will continue supporting the movement like you have done in the past. You have seen, you have coordinators who are a formal arrangement by the Ticket Sales Commission to support the movement in every county. I'm wondering that in this county, we have one coordinator, one should be having 2. A matter that can promise to take up after this and establish why we can get a second one to make the work even lighter, so they can be able to facilitate the Scout movement as much as we can.
And so I want to encourage parents who are here. When you hear your children want to join Scout movement, allow them. Watakuwa na wasiwasi ati watoto wakienda camp. Wacha waende wakuwe trained when they are still young. Because at some point, whether you like it or not, your children will leave you at home and go to stay alone. You are better building a serious foundation in them now, so that when they grow and move out, they cannot be shaken. They can live anywhere in this world, and they can adapt and make a contribution. The foundation is what matters. So wazazi katika kaunti hii tunawaomba mrelease watoto wa Scout movement.
Wageni wakaribishwa hapa kwetu, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wote wakaribishwa hapa kwetu, hakuna matata. Wapi makofi tafadhali, makofi. Hiyo sasa. Safi kabisa. Hiyo. Wengine wapi makofi? Safi kabisa.